Hello, this is Ugo Uche with Road to Resolutions. Road to Resolutions is the name of my private practice. And in today's video, I'm going to be discussing what procrastination is, what causes procrastination, and how to move past procrastination. So I will try and keep this video as brief as possible. Okay, so what is procrastination? Procrastination is when you put off much needed tasks and obligations you need to engage in to a later date. And in extreme cases, you likely wouldn't end up completing the task or obligation or even getting started. So what are the causes of procrastination? There are three primary causes of procrastination. You have discomfort, intolerance, a lack of interest, and low self-worth issues. So discomfort intolerance is anxiety related. It means that you have a high level of discomfort engaging in the task or obligation. And the more you think about it, the more anxious you feel about it. And the closer the time comes for you to engage in it, the more likely you are to put it off. Then you have a lack of interest. The name speaks for itself. It's not something that interests you. Lack of interest indicates low self-discipline because you're not going to be obligated to do everything that you like. A lot of us, we are tasked in doing things that we don't necessarily like, but we have to do them because it has a positive outcome overall. So lack of interest indicates very low self-discipline. Then you have low self-esteem, low self-worth issues. You don't have a lot of confidence in yourself to engage in the activity, and you're more concerned about the outcome, whether the outcome reflects on your level of competency. And in these cases, you're more likely to just not do it at all, which creates problems for you down the road. So these are the causes of procrastination. Now I'm going to discuss about the types of procrastination. You have arousal procrastination, avoidance procrastination, impulsivity-related procrastination, and distraction in procrastination. Arousal procrastination means that you feel excited and energetic the closer to the deadline you get. So you are almost on a high where you start to frantically do the work you have to do as the absolute deadline approaches. Then you have avoidant procrastination. So avoidant procrastination means that you have a lot of anxiety around the task or obligation that you have to do, and you feel a sense of relief putting it off as far as you can. Now, in cases like this, people usually end up just not fulfilling their task or obligation. And if they feel a sense of relief, even though there are negative consequences with not doing what they have to do. Then you have impulsivity-related procrastination. Impulsivity-related procrastination means that you have a task or obligation to do, and something comes up. A friend invites you to a party, your favorite movie or TV show comes on television, and at that moment in time, you decide to do that instead of doing what you have to do. In this case, as it is with avoidant procrastination, it's common that people in this situation miss the deadline of what they have to do, and it indicates very poor self-regulation. A very difficult time regulating your emotions. You get really excited about the fun stuff, and then you kind of forget about the work that you have to do. Then you have distraction procrastination. This is the most common type of procrastination, where you're distracted by the TV, you're distracted by social media, you're distracted by music, you're distracted by all sorts of things, and you engage in it instead of doing the work you have to do. Distraction procrastination may seem very similar to impulsivity procrastination, but the difference between distraction and impulsivity is that with distraction, you are vividly aware that you're procrastinating on the work you have to do. And with impulsivity, you forget about it until you remember, like, oh my God, I was supposed to do this work. Okay. Effects of procrastination, two main types, anxiety and shame. So with anxiety, you develop a sense of anxiety about doing work, approaching deadlines, believing in yourself or the lack of belief in yourself, and dealing with the consequences of not having to do the work that you were supposed to do. This affects university students, this affects high school students, and this affects people at work. People get fired over this. Procrastination can also be a source of shame, where you just lose your confidence in yourself. People lose confidence in you, and it tears apart at your sense of self-worth. Okay, how to overcome procrastination. The first thing you want to do is you want to make tasks more manageable. You want to bring tasks into smaller chunks, so that you don't feel anxious as overwhelmed as in if you are looking at the bigger picture. This leads to creating a plan of action. What you want to do is you want to write down the small manageable steps that you're going to take, how long it's going to take for you for each step, all the way to when you estimate you'll be completed. Thirdly, you want to find an accountability partner. This could be a friend, a family member. I recommend a professional who's going to hold you accountable, and you say, hey, these are the steps and the progress I have been taking to get these things done. And lastly, you want to manage your environment, especially with distractibility procrastination. What you want to do is you want to turn off the TV, eliminate access to social media, or whatever it is that you find yourself easily distracted by. And that's all. That's all I have for procrastination today. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, I encourage you to like and subscribe and share it to people who you believe will benefit from it. As a reminder, my book is out in stores, chiefly Amazon and Barnes & Noble. It's Neuromastery, Retraining Your Brain to Conquer Anxiety, Fear, and Panic Attacks. And there's a copy. And I thank you for your time, and I wish you a good day. Take care.
Unlock the secrets of the mind with Neuromastery. Penned by a seasoned psychotherapist with over 21 years of experience, this book is a synthesis of cutting-edge cognitive neuroscience and deep-rooted counseling wisdom. The author's diverse experiences, coupled with his vast academic prowess, offer readers a transformative journey that unveils the mysteries of your brain's response to stress. Delve into the intricate pathways of anxiety and equip yourself with cognitive strategies, mindfulness, and more. Confront your fears and harness the magic of neuroplasticity to reshape your brain and life. Neuromastery, crafted by an expert, inspired by life, and designed for you.